We had a good weekend down in Des Moines. The athletes really competed well, and it was nice to be out there on a nice spring day. Matt Schiffer was probably the star of the group. He had a huge PR. He PR'd by about 14 feet in the discus. He's now 25 in the country. He's the conference leader. He's number 3 all time at UNI, and he almost certainly punched his ticket to nationals with that performance. So he's just been getting better and better every week indoors, and he also had a PR in the hammer. So I'm really happy with where he is. The throwers swept all the throwing events, so that tells you what kind of weekend the throwers had. It was a fun one for him. Ryan Newtop had a big PR in the 400 hurdles. He ran 51.92. And he is also a conference leader now, and also most certainly punched his ticket to nationals. Brandon Carnes, he won both the 100 and the 200. Now at Drake Stadium, they usually don't turn it around when there's a headwind, and that was the case on Saturday. So there were some very, very strong headwinds for the straightaway events. And he's not the biggest guy, but he did a nice job, and he ran technically sound race. And so he ran a nice 100, and his 200 was very, very fast. It was into a big headwind, but it was also a conference leader by about 0.3 of a second. So he's ready to run really fast, and look forward to see what's coming for him. Wes Rifleman, he ran a long jump PR, 24.3, and that probably will get him to nationals. We'll see, but last year it did. So he didn't quite get on the board. I think there's some big ones coming from him, but he's looking good, and he's where he needs to be right now. Sebastian Barth, he ran the high hurdles. He won it. He had another one of those headwind races, but he ran pretty fast. You know, it's a good indication that he's ready to run. The 4x1 was solid, and they won it with the season's best, and the 4x4 also looked very good. They ran a fast time for this early in the season, so hopefully heading into Drake in about 2 weeks, they're going to be ready to roll. On the women's side, Amber Clark ran a fantastic 800. Technically, she made some really smart decisions, and so she won that event and looked great doing it. Darian Samuelson won her first collegiate race in the 400 meters. She ran a PR, and Christine McNeil, she ran a PR in the 200 meters. Another one of those headwind events, but she did a terrific job. And Holly Salzbrenner, one of our 400 hurdlers, had a big weekend. She ran a nice PR in the 400 hurdles, and it was terrific to see her do so well. The women's 4x4 also ran a season best, and they won that race and looked good doing it. So overall, we're really happy with the weekend. The athletes competed well. They look good. We're healthy right now, and so you know, we're encouraged heading into the bigger part of the season. This coming weekend, we've got most of the team will be heading to Southern Illinois, Edwardsville. We do have a handful of some of our athletes going out to Mount Sac. Some of the middle distance runners in Brandon Carnes and Sebastian are scheduled to run out there as well. So we're just 2 weeks away from the Drake relays, but feel good about where we are right now.